Am I the astronaut for bringing white chocolate cake when asked to bring chocolate dessert? I, 24 female, recently moved to the city most of my paternal families live in. I grew up in another city and went to college on a different coast and wasn't close with them, spending only 6 Christmases with them growing up. I visited everyone in person once I moved in, so they know I'm living in the same city. I'm a pretty good cook and baker, so when I was invited to a potluck family party at my grandparents', I brought chicken stew, which received a lot of praise. One of my aunts asked if I also bake, and I said yes, showing them a few pics of my baked goods. My cousin Lisa, 30 female, then invited me to her little gathering, telling me it's a drink and dessert party and that the theme is chocolat. I made a beautiful white chocolate cake for the party. It wasn't big, as Lisa told me there would be like 10 people attending, but because it was small, I was able to make it a little fancier with silver and white winter decorations. Everyone exclaimed how beautiful the cake was, and when Lisa put it on the table, it stood out as the rest were different shades of chocolate brown. My cake was praised. The food and drink were delicious. I hung out with my cousins and met Lisa's friends and her husband's family. I thought everyone was nice. Later, Lisa called me, not exactly complaining, but telling me next time I should keep to the theme of the party. I told her I did, as white chocolate is chocolate. Lisa said that her husband's sister and a couple of nieces thought it was inappropriate of me to bring a dish that stood out so much, completely ignoring the party theme. They felt all everyone talked about was my cake. They asked Lisa to tell me to tone it down or don't invite them or me to the same party because they can't stand someone so attention-seeking. Personally, I didn't think I did anything wrong, but this is a group of 3 people thinking the same thing, so am I the astronaut? Holy shit, it's not just mother-in-laws, ladies and gentlemen. It is I love it. Could you be not so good so you don't take all the attention? That was the problem. They literally said they didn't want you to detract from the other things. You did stick to the theme. They didn't give you a color palette to work with. They said the theme was chocolate. You did chocolate. You did it too well. That's the problem. It wouldn't have mattered if you brought a milk chocolate or dark chocolate thing that was the brown tones that are on the palette for the party theme. If it was as delicioso as it likely would have been because you're good and spent extra time on it, it would have received additional praise as well. And then it wouldn't be a matter of it being not on brand, but it would be just a matter of you being too good. So they just used whatever they could. They would have found something different if they had to, but it was just the easiest thing for them to grab. And it's because they didn't like you being so good that you stole the show, which, from your perspective, I got to think, if this is a party full of ass bags like this, do I really want to go anyway? If I have to hold myself back and not be too good because people can't handle me being too good, do I really want to be there anyway? I don't think you do. So the question here was, am I the astronaut for bringing white chocolate cake when asked to bring chocolate dessert? Hell no. It sounds delicious. And you know what? A lot of people aren't fans of white chocolate, so they would have enjoyed the other desserts more. They felt like less than because yours stood out so well. So it is petty and it is a stupid thing for them to get shitty about and to make a specific request to you. Or you say she wasn't really complaining, but that was a complaint. Them asking you to do something differently because it didn't make them feel good. You probably don't want to be around those people. Miss Elaine says, I don't think anybody called complaining except the host. Correct. Now, when the host called, she had said that a few other people had said something too, which could be bullshit. It could be her just blowing smoke to try to add some credibility to her claim here. That could absolutely be the case. It very could be. Very well could be. It's an NTA for me, and now white chocolate cake sounds freaking good.